Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video we're gonna be taking a dive into the mind of Rob Vanderslice. He did this lowrider mural for myself, for me. I really appreciate it, and we're gonna see how he did it. He's one of the top, if not the best lowrider painter around. So let's just get to it. Rob, take it away. Let's see how he did it.
Pride, faith, art, and tradition. A commitment to life at a different pace.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, everybody. Please hit the like and the subscribe button. So tonight I'm going to be doing, and just to give you guys a heads up, I want to wait till a few other people sign on, but I'm going to be starting to do like Deja sent out. Going to be doing live only twice a month, so every other week. Man, it's just a lot to be able to perform every week, and for them to be so long as well, and only going to be doing, if it starts at 8:05, I'm trying to get a set time, no matter where I'm at 9:30 or 10, that's where I stop, and we'll pick it up the following time. Man, it just gets so hard to have to perform on the spot, and then to complete a piece with intricate patterns on it is just so difficult. If I was doing something a little more simpler, where I could do something in an hour and a half, then I would. Tonight, going to be doing a commission piece for my brother Chris. You guys know his channel, PHARRAWAY. And of course, I hope I'm even pronouncing it right. Going to be doing a piece. He's been trying to really promote me. He's got like 170 something thousand followers, and and I'm blessed that we made it past the 10,000, a couple months ago, trying to grow it. And so he's going to be doing a little bit something too, sharing tonight. We're trying, hoping, he's actually working right now, hoping he might be able to pop on for a second, but we'll see. But I got his logo. You guys should tune into his channel on YouTube. He always is doing something cool. Same thing, getting by with the bare minimum of what it takes to do the job. Back to that, don't need a bunch of fancy tools, but if you can afford them, that's awesome. But so of course we have a pre-flake board. We have Deja already did the cutout. I weeded it out. It was kind of a little bit difficult, had a lot of detail. Already got it on here. I kind of had to add the border around it because the SVG kept coming up just really dirty. So I had to kind of add this border and cut it out by hand with the razor blade. The rest was cut out with the Cameo 4. And I've already did a border on it. So going to be doing that. He's got his 2 spray guns right here. So I wanted to do something kind of shooting out some sun rays. So let me open up. Definitely thank you guys for supporting. Appreciate you guys that are ordering, and all the local people that do support the paint supply company. Going to be having sandpaper and all the other stuff real soon. Got a guy coming out, distributor that going to be linking up with. So be able to get that stuff as well. So like I say, kind of got the spray guns kind of shooting this way. So I'm going to kind of go off this. And I already have this taped and protected. Hope everybody's been doing good. Definitely appreciate you guys. I don't know if this is going to take up too much space now that I'm seeing it. That might be way too much space. Yeah, I don't know about that. Way too much territory right there. That'll take away from what we're doing. So, and of course, if you guys have seen his colors, he's got, it goes from red to purple to blue in his logo. So that's the colors we'll be using tonight. Kind of candy red. And of course, I don't know if that's what I'm going to do. It would be nice if I did something that I could fade, kind of like the logo does. But, so I'm going to come through, split it right through the middle. And I might, let's see. So I'm going to come here too. I'm going to split it right over this way. We'll bring it right to a point this way. Divide it up right away. And I'm going to come back. In fact, let me do this for some spacing. Just to get our spacing right. I'm just going to use this. I'm going to put this here just to break it up. In fact, let me just... That's crazy weather. Like I say, the Thursday before, it was doing the same weather. Same thing. I'm only doing this to break up some space. You can sit there and do it by hand, by eye, if you want. This will just make it a little bit easier. Not sure still what I'm doing. Yep, he sure is, man. He's definitely awesome, especially to try to help out another brother. There's not many people like that. You know, he reached out to me. He ordered one of the pre-flake crosses he's going to be doing on his channel. And he ordered a few other things. And he reached out and he said, you know, hey, could I get a few of your videos and kind of edit them? And, you know, I'll share your channel. There's not many people that'll do that. I got to say, there's definitely no jealousy, no hate. And there's so much of jealousy and hate going on. It's just crazy. And to want to help somebody out, it's like, you don't see that often. So I'm going to come in and I'm just going to rest this over here. It's not staying over here. But this will help kind of keep, this will kind of help the line keep. So I'm going to come all the way over here just to keep the same spacing. I'm using this right here over here to keep this same spacing. And then I'll just come and turn it right here. Something really easy. Nice little trick to help you kind of where you're not going this way and up this way and trying to make it and trying to get that spacing right. This is a good way of doing it without no measuring tape. And a quick time saver too. Like I say, we're not keeping, the only reason I had this go this way is to do this. So I could just space it, bring it along. Man, that's way cool. Manual, there were Vanderslice logos all over Lowrider Day in España. Way cool. I wish I could have made it. So same thing, I'm gonna come here with the 1/8 inch. Trying to think, let me see. In fact, I'm gonna come here first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, please. Appreciate it. So now I'm going to come across here. Same thing. Try to keep the same spacing. And then going to turn just like this here. Going to do this turn here. And it's like you're, what's that saying? Killing 2 birds with 1 stone. You got to think. Like I say, it's all about smart taping. I cannot express that enough. You know, you really, once you start figuring out the little ways you can make your life easier and to add a lot more detail without digging yourself into a big old hole, things that you say, man, I wish I wouldn't have done that. But it's all about learning. It's all about making mistakes, figuring it out. Like I say, that's the hugest thing. So before I even do this, let me put that there. I'm going to tear this off, keep it right there. Same thing. I'm lining this up with this, but I'm gonna just and then this I'm gonna literally put right here too, because I'm not done. Like I say, we're gonna split this. So then now what I'm gonna do, we'll do just kind of the little ribbon split. So I'm gonna do this right into this, except for I got to, so that'll be that. Work with me. Same thing here. Okay. Then I'm going to come in and I'm going to split this. Like I say, this was just to get our line straight. So this one, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to turn that in. Same thing over here. Then I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm gonna just wrap it right over that. This will be our little ribbon, just kind of the little turning. And then same thing here. And then we will chop this. Literally, I'm just gonna put this up, pull that up. Same thing here. I'm just gonna rest it here. Pull. Then I'm gonna get this here, get that out the way. So same thing, I'm gonna keep about my spacing here, like I got everywhere else, which you can line it up way over here, which will help you. And then just, that's about a 2 millimeter little gap. Same thing, I'm gonna curve it right there. Boom.
Hey guys, I'm at work right now. Just stop by to say thank you.
Boom, definitely. Thank you, Chris. We really appreciate it, brother. So same thing. I'm gonna line this up way over here with this, just to get our spacing right along this. Like I say, that's about, 2 millimeter, 16th of an inch. I'm gonna swing this around. Same thing. So let me see here. I'm gonna break it up real quick with just a little quick. Same thing, come over here. And this is back to that, just having fun. Creating art. What would Bob Ross say about happy mistakes?
Happy accidents.
Happy accidents. There's lots of those all the time as you're learning. Happy accidents. So I'm going to use this again. We'll break it up. Definitely appreciate all you guys supporting those that have been using the product. My brother Jeremy. Okay, so same thing. I'm just using this to kind of break up. Different ways to make art. So I guess let me do, so like I say, gonna be only going live every other Thursday. Not sure which Thursdays it's gonna be. And then gonna try to only go till 9:30 or 10. And wherever we stop at, it'll just have to continue the following time.
What's your Instagram page?
Rob,
I think it's just Rob Vanderslice.
yeah, it's just Rob Vanderslice, yep. Do the same thing, but not gonna do a ribbon. Try to get that turn pretty close.
Say one of these times on the YouTube, split the board and let
I
me
appreciate it, Anthony.
let me and Rudy.
Which is a good way to learn. And like I say, we're all just, you know, it's all about having fun, creating art, and, you know, see what you come up with.
Yes, my brother Vince said, I need my commission piece. I'll try and get you a better logo.
Yeah, for sure, my brother Vince. Hope you're doing good, my brother.
Awesome. Jeremy said he found your Instagram and he followed.
Thank you, my brother. Same thing with my Instagram. I've had like 5,000 followers for like a year and a half. What's up with that? I think I'm being shadow banned. It's like crazy. All because of the convicted felon. Just kidding. I don't even post anything crazy.
Not no more.
Not no more. I'm doing much better.
You got suspended a couple times there, buddy.
I got suspended a few times, but that's been a long time. That's been 2 or 3 years. Maybe they're still holding it against me.
For everybody who's seen the puppy, she's 4 times as big now.
Okay, so I'm going to do the opposite of what I got here. So I'm going to do the 1/4 inch green on this side. I just overlapped it over here. So I'm going to stay like that. So same thing here, just to get the line. And only little
buddies.
Yeah, little buddies. So same thing, I'm going to swing this along here. Figure out how I want to swing it. What up, Dion? We'll be up there, brother. This weekend. In your neck of the woods.
Thank you for the shout out. Appreciate that.
Yep, brother Dion. In the house. Northeast sector of Bloomfield, Aztec, Farmington, trifecta area. Okay, so now I'm going to come in. I'm going to cut right here. I'm going to cut there. I'll peel that back. It's always a really good show at the park. He throws it every year. Cars, bikes, hot rods, lowriders, everything. We'll be there in the Mazda 3. The Mazda 6. Okay. These I'm just doing some mini little patterns. Same thing. I would encourage you to go this way. with these. It's hard to believe that kids are already going to be going back to school. We're going to be starting the Lowrider Bike After School program too here in Albuquerque. It's going to be starting August 26th. We're starting early, and it's going to be the whole year, all the way up till Christmas, and then we'll be starting right after Christmas break, all the way to the end of the year. It's definitely a blessing that they want to continue with it and believe in the vision, which is so cool. So same thing. It's up at the Westgate Community Center area, the old one. If you know any kids that want to be a part of it, let them know about it. We're hoping to have all the returning students, plus a bunch of new ones. It's middle school, high school. It's going to be 2 days a week this time. And this program is completely free. Every student, high school student, gets their own lowrider bike to work on. They don't get to keep it. They don't get to take it home until they graduate high school. But they're going to continue to learn all the skills from leather work, from fabrication, from pinstriping, painting, prep work. So if you have any kids that are interested, $25 students to load up everything, to make something happen where it's worth the while to go.
Tina's asking, did you pick the Albuquerque police car?
Yes, I'm the one who did the patterns on it and then blasted all the lettering. Robert Cardenas from Show Off Custom, they prepped it, did the bodywork, based it, flaked it, sanded it, had the canvas ready for me. They're the ones who did all the clearing and the color sand and buffing. But yes, I did do the patterns on it. Who would ever known a lowrider police car? You know, we always hated the police back then. Of course, that's because I wasn't living, right?
I put it up just in case nobody's seen it.
Way cool. Yeah, that's cool.
And then T. Corley said, do you recommend any certain brand of fine line tape?
Yes, my brother. We sell all of the tape. We sell all of the tape at our store, my brother. We have vinyl, we have masking tape. All of this tape I'm using, 3M, J tape from England, is all at the store. It's in the link, my brother.
I'm gonna put it in the comments too, straight to the tape.
We sell candy concentrate, ready to spray candies. Every color you can think of. Got a whole mixing machine, base coat candies, whatever you need. And I don't know if Deja put our phone number in the link. You can always text us if there's anything specific you need. So you see what I did here. I went back. I'm going to do just for a little accent here. Kind of taped it up. So I'm going to do Half inch. Half inch is crucial. I tell you guys, it's a must for the tape library. For that detail. Same thing, I got J-tape half inch tan or some old school 3M. I got a bunch of that in stock. I don't know if I even have that on the website, but I have cases of this too. Bunch of blue tape. Yeah, the cartel tape. The cartel tape. Limited edition. Cartel tape. Straight from Nogales. Boom. I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to come in for a little 3 shade. Nice little breakup. 1 millimeter over the edge for those little details. Yeah, we had an awesome class the weekend before. A lot of talent. I'll see if Deja can share some more. This is the 2 millimeter right here. Each roll of J-tape, it comes 2 rolls in each one butted up against each other. And very inexpensive. You know, a lot of the old school people always tell you guys, a lot of us still use masking tape. Trust me, if I'm going to be doing something where it's going to take me a minute, I'll use vinyl. And I'll go back with the heat gun. And that vinyl can stay on there for years. I know that sounds crazy, like I'm joking, but I'm not. You could literally keep vinyl on for years. Trust me, I've done it. I've had customers' cars that during my meth years that tape was on there for years. A couple rolls. So I'm going to come back. This is that 2 millimeter. I'm going to add one right here. The spacing's going to be about 2 millimeters. Okay. Same thing I'm going to do.
The pup is doing great. I don't know if you answer that. Yeah. Sean, the pup is doing great. She's like 3 times bigger than what she was when I got her, and she eats definitely for like 4 people, just like her mom.
So if anybody's interested and wants to know how the new family member is doing,
Yeah, how that.
she is getting huge. Don't make me. Pictures of the puppy, she said. I'm going to do a little bit of eyeing here. Turn that to there real quick. Do this just to line it up. Even though I'm not keeping that there. Let's see how this looks real quick.
Homemaker Sean asked, here's a picture of her.
Yeah, show a pic of her.
Yeah, I just put a picture of her up. She's not even a full 3 months.
She's a little cutie.
And then somebody asked, what style is this that you are doing, Dad?
Just kind of old school, a little bit of old school. This has got the ribbon, the little twist, old school, just kind of patterns, little 3 shade. This kind of some old school, just kind of some little turns. We're figuring it out as we're going. Let me. Let's do a giveaway.
Yes, sir. And Chris just walked up out to
Hey, I appreciate it, my brother Chris.
Texas.
This might take a few times to get the swing. I think we'll do fat like that, and then I'll duplicate this one. I'm gonna make this one just a little bit fatter. Boom, boom, boom. Now we were gonna go, John, but that truck is not gonna make it over there. So we will not be going unless we hear something different. Try to save our, try to be a little more steward of our money right now. We are going to try to go camping again, since we're not going to be going that way. And to tell you the truth, John, I've never even been to Dallas. I've painted Rolling Malo, which was from there. I had quite a few customers that used to bring me work from over there. '62 that I just got through it to 3 years ago. That's where he's from. The one that's actually on the flyer, that's from there. Yeah, Rolling Malo, and I did that one. And have still never been real close. We'll definitely have to make it out there, but man, we just got so much going on. We didn't even make it to Salt Lake City. Crazy Cutting didn't get the truck done for it ready. That was one of the main reasons we were gonna go. And then the next show would be Vegas. I'm trying to think when that is. October. So let me come in. I'm just gonna do a little spacing real quick. And this is not perfect in any way. We just eyed it. So it is not, the spacing is not perfect, but I'm going to use this just for a little bit of spacing. So we're not keeping it. So same thing.
There he is.
Fat Lack.
Yeah.
Brother Chuck. I was like, what's up, man? It didn't feel right. So now this, I'm literally just using this for spacing. So I'm going to come back now. And you could just eye it. I mean, back in the day, I never would do this. Everything was just by eye. If I was doing a 1/2 inch spacing, I would just do my best to do a 1/2 inch spacing. Nowadays, I try to get stuff a little bit more precise. So I'm going to come back to, I'm going to kind of go away from this. Now this is going to end up looking really nice. You just never know sometimes what you're going to come up with. I'm sure all you guys experience it too. You do some stuff, you're excited, you spray it, and you're like, man, that was a dud. And then other things, you're like, man, this turned out a lot better than what I thought. Like I say, you just really never know what you're going to come up with, how it's going to turn out. I mean, you can have a vision of what it's going to turn out like, but things always end up changing through the course of taping, spraying, sometimes for the good, sometimes for the bad.
Like I said, sorry, been dragging butt, been building our upper kitchen cabinets, need to paint tonight, to hang tomorrow. Been on since the start of the live.
Yeah. Yes, Hernandez, old car garage in the house. What is happening, my brother? Much love and respect. So like I say, I just really use that for the spacing to kind of get that really nice spacing against that. And then this one's going to go over, or under, I should say. This will end up looking real cool. It's kind of looking like kind of got its little badge, like a badge of some sort, like type of old school. Brother John in the house. Always like to support those that support you, which is a huge thing. So like I say, here we got this here, kind of coming into this, and like I say, spacing is not perfect. You know, we did this as kind of by eye. So we got a little gap difference here, little gap difference here. Not stressing about it. This I'm gonna cut. Vanderslice banner. So now I'm just going back, accenting.
What up, Hoser? Hoser's on too.
Brother Hoser in the house. We're excited, man. After school program will be starting August 26th. 2 days a week we're going to be doing. And it's up at the Westgate Community Center area. If you know any kids that want to be a part of the program, they would have to be there, of course, consistently. Middle school, high school. It's going to be on a Tuesday and a Wednesday. Certain students will have to go on a Tuesday. Other students that sign up for Wednesday will go on Wednesday. Yep, so if you got any kids interested, point them our direction. You're hearing it here first before we let it be known other places. Of course, we have returning students, and we do have a list too. Same thing, I'm going to just do a little bit of spacing. Use this for spacing. You know what? Let's see. Instead of spacing, I probably will do.
Alright, spin the raffle.
Spin it.
Spin the wheel.
Make the deal. What is it? What's a Thunderdome?
Right. Like, make the deal and spin the wheel.
Break the deal, spin the wheel.
Something like that.
Yeah, who remembers that? What movie is that from? Break the deal, spin the wheel.
You can say what movie that is from. You win a date with Rudy.
Yeah!
Woo! Rudy.
What'd you say, Rudy? Rudy already owes 5 days. Who? That's funny. Please like and subscribe too.
Hit us up. Either text me or text my dad, so I'll need to get your address. Congratulations.
And man, please, we appreciate you guys supporting. Go check out the website. Man, from candies to base coats to blacks to whites to every color, ready to sprays, pre-flake boards, all the colored flakes, silver flakes. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I put a 1/2 inch fade to turn. Let me see here. Spin the wheel. Oh yeah, break the deal, spin the wheel. Yeah, we're hoping to have 60 students this year for the after school program. Between the 2 days, man, students are gonna, like I say, get to learn painting, patterns, pinstriping, leather work, regular upholstery, fabrication, building a lowrider bike, all of the ins and outs. Go support my brother too, Hoser, Santana's lowrider bike store. It's here locally. He usually goes to all the shows too. Support local. This is all just adding in detail, adding in. Mad Max. Man, and we're almost there. How many of you guys want me to finish this? See if we can get a vote. Or do we do part 2? Boom, boom, boom. In fact, we'll do some more of the. We'll do 3 more of the 2mm. Same thing over here. I'm shaky. If I can do it, you can do it. Yeah, buddy. Huh? It's like 1:30 in the afternoon here. That's funny. That's in Australia. Of course, all of this is just little detail with these little fades, shades. Adds all that nice little breakup. Makes your color, all the different shades come out. Boom. Okay, so I'm just filling in this. Huh? No, absolutely not.
Someone's asking on Instagram, do you use the different colors of tape for a reason?
Yeah, it makes it look cool during the whole process. It's kind of inspiring instead of it all being the same color. It'd be like you got to have Dayton's when you're patterning. You can't show up with some busted stocks and expect somebody to be inspired patterning out your car with stock oversprayed rims. That's always a no-no.
Will it be China's?
Yeah, it could be China's. I don't care. As long as it's got spokes on it, we're all right, man. Yeah. Yep. We ain't gonna hate on the Chinas.
Busted stocks, Lisa said.
Yep, busted stocks. Telling you, man. Yep. Man, it's bad enough. Busted stocks, let alone overspray on the tires like crazy. And then want you to throw some patterns. I'm telling you, if you have your car somewhere and somebody's doing patterns on it, please go take it with Dayton's on it. At least while they're patterning it out. That way to inspire the painter. It does. It really, really 1,100%. Your job will come out. We need a picture of that. Man down, man down. And it's not even Rudy this time. Deja kicked back the seat a little crazy and going down. That is funny. And Rudy's actually hanging in. So I'm telling you guys, if you have a car somewhere and they're doing patterns on it and you have busted stocks over there, please take that guy at least 2 Daytons for one side so it can inspire that person to put some. I'm telling you, when you're doing patterns on a car with Daytons on it, the white wall's clean, man, it's just inspiring. And then it kind of makes everything come to life, makes everything make sense. Okay, let's see here. So I guess, yeah, Martin, yep. I need to get some of that wider vinyl fine line tape. Yes, sir. Let's see. So, let me get a few things out the way here. Trying to think. Okay. Okay, 9:46. Can we do this? I got some white. I shoot some white right through here. The reason I shoot white is to drown out the flakes and to make those colors pop in certain areas. I'm just going in very strategic places. With the white to have it really pop out, depending on how much you want it to glow, because it really does glow. You use some of the white.
Johnny is asking, how do you determine which areas get the white, or is it your preference?
It's just your preference and just where will it pop out the best. Because you got to think, there's a lot of lines that are going to stay silver. You want it to be surrounded right by places that are going to be a lot of silver, but it right in the middle. So, and there's really no right or wrong for the preference. It's really your discretion. And then the same thing, there's things where I'll just barely put a little bit of white, man, and then there's certain areas, man, you put a lot of white and it will just glow. So you can make it look like a solid color. You know what I mean? Where it's like So I'll go a little bit heavier here, watch. And it'll look like we're doing a solid, whatever it is, whatever color I end up putting there from white. And then once we put the candy on it, so like I say, his logo is red, purple, and blue. Yeah, I definitely appreciate Anthony, my brother Michael. Appreciate you guys staying active on the Facebook page, man. It means the world. I'm gonna put a little red there. Put a little red there. Okay, and then okay. Let's see here.
Linda said, somehow I knew you wouldn't be able to leave it for part 2.
I know, that's a good one, man. I need help.
Yeah, he
Somebody
does.
really though.
A lot of help.
So same thing. These will be fade. The difference between a shade and a fade is I'm hitting right there. It's shading out. It's making this really nice crisp line. A shade would be going over it towards making darker, lighter, lighter, even though you're getting that aspect. Doing this too. Brother Jerry in the house. Okay. I'm going to try to go in. Of course, a lot of this is covered. I don't know. Let's see. And a lot of this can be, a lot of it will be figured out as you go. That's just on that plastic. I have like a plastic coating over this. Brother Lloyd, thank you, my brother. This is the ready to sprays that we have. Man, you cannot beat these, man. $10 for a 2-ounce bottle. If you get the whole set, I forget, it's like a discount rate. We have 4-ounce bottles. Same thing, you get the whole set. It's like a discount rate. Every color you need. Lime green, green, apple red, oriental blue, cobalt blue, gold, orange, root beer brown, purple, violet, magenta. This is all just low pressure with this touch-up gun. Kind of going in airbrush mode. Really, thank you, Lloyd. I appreciate you, brother. Hope all is well with you, brother. Okay, so now I'm gonna kind of keep that for the. I'm gonna do something. Of course, you already know me, but okay. So we're going with the purple. Love this purple. Yeah, you definitely need to use the purple, Lisa. Man, beautiful. Keep that there. That's my only guy. Let's see. We'll have to figure out how. I'm gonna blend in that there. So of course, let me break away this one. We're gonna come over here. This should go pretty quick too. So for all you sleepy McKelpertons, cut this right here. That way we can keep those on there. Boom. I'm dialing this in. Purple. Putting a little there. Like I say, now I need to kind of figure out how I'm going to do this. So same thing, I'm going to okay. Started having bandwidth issues. Jaw is.
How is the leafing going?
Oh, how is the leafing going? Is that what Adam is doing tonight? Practicing with some of that colored leafing. I know he had done that like 2 or 3 months ago. So back to this, I'm shooting fades, not shades. I'm shooting right along the edge. Same thing. Okay. Now I'm going to take this off. Go from here. Little accents. Really add. Boom, boom, boom. All that'll look really nice right there. Now I'm going to come back and I'm going to take off some of this where I filled it in. Okay. Same thing there, just where I filled it in. Okay. Okay, then I'm going to come in, same thing, accent, just this, kind of darken it up just right there, quite a bit. And this is all what I try to tell you guys, utilize when you're masking, utilize it. Try to add detail instead of just masking up to protect it. Why don't you think smart and utilize some of that masking to bring some more detail? Okay, boom, let me kind of come through here. Boom. And then I'll come back with the red right here. This is the apple red, ready to spray. Okay. Now I'm going to find my razor blade first, which is, okay, it's blending in. And then I'm going to untape those little accent areas. Oops, don't untape anything you don't want untaped. Boom. There we go. What haven't we heard tonight? Okay, little accent. Cherry, Brother Lloyd. Coming from over here. Okay. Okay. Come in these little areas here. I'm going to come back with just a light shade of purple. It'll kind of be lavender right in those little areas. Just a little bit to accent it. Okay. Now we are going to switch to cobalt blue. It is $350 to do a commission piece. So I'm just kind of doing the border, the outline with this. I'm going to come back a little bit more right here. And then, let me see. I want to try to just real quick. Where did I put the tape? I'm literally just going to run a few. Over this real quick. This is that little detail stuff that really makes a huge difference.
What's the vinyl that you use for the logos?
It is, man, I forget the brand, but it's on Amazon. And some of those, man, definitely have issues. Sometimes they leave glue. Sometimes they, it's just a big pain in the butt. I forget the brand. What's the brand? This one's actually been working out. Look at that. This one's actually been working out. Not too bad.
And I'll have to look and see what the trend is.
For sure. Yes, I'm just running a few lines. So now this, I'm literally just going to shoot in here. I don't want to get a whole bunch of different places. So you kind of want to make sure it's down. I'm going to come in with the blue. Just see what I'm doing just in the circle there. Just in the circle, watch.
I don't think hot dog. You said almost ready to peel that tape.
Yeah, buddy. What's happening, Adam?
You said, is it vivid?
Yeah, I think it is the vivid. So like I said, I'm just going to come right here too. Just right here with it overlapped over it. And then same thing up here. Barely going to hit just a little bit. Just because we want to get a little blue in there. I'm going to hit just barely right here. Barely right here.
Foxy says, what size tip are you using?
This is 1.0. So this would be, I don't know what you want to call it, airbrush mode, but you know, it's not. And all of this is just plastic, so it's not peeling. We'll be tearing that off. It's like, so that I use to protect that is, instead of using the masking film, this is what it's clear. So all of this Faraway is protected with this. And you can kind of see through it, so you're not guessing where you're doing the cutout. I'll be sure to catch up for sure, Anthony. All right, man. So like I say, that'll be a nice little, just little accent through there. And now some of this we can start taking off. Like Adam said, almost ready to start taking off that tape. Now some of these areas we can do some little bit of black shading to make it look like it's going over and under.
About how long does it take to do a roof of a car?
Man, just depending on how crazy you get. Yeah, it just depends how much detail you want. I mean, there's been some roofs done in a very short period, and then there's been some roofs that have took a month, you know, just in design work. So anywhere from, depending on if the person's just doing patterns, somebody else is doing all the other stuff. I mean, it could be a few days, something quick, to, like I say, a month. So, like I say, we're going to start doing shading now. So this will be coming to life.
Bring it to life.
Yeah.
It's alive.
It's alive. Okay. Let me break out the black here. I'm going to come in just a few of these spots. Like I say, I'm pretty shaky, especially with one hand. Got the Kingdom Music, Brian Trejo. A little bit right there.
I need to ask, how long can you leave the inner coat on before you have to scuff it? Like from Facebook.
Man, I gotta say, I've had jobs that I've been working on for months. Imagine if I had to go in and scuff in between each little thing of tape every 24 hours. I have never done that. That's a bucket of insanity. You know, there's supposed to be a 24-hour window, 7-day window. Imagine I've had a car in here spraying patterns, especially the way I do, where I'm top coating over everything. I'm not just spraying little sections, and just continue to spray. Now there will be times if I know I'll put a vinegar coat over the whole thing just to protect it. But man, to go back and scuff in between every tape and curve, that would just be impossible. I know they say that just to cover their butt a lot of times. Okay, then we're gonna do like right here a little bit. Like I say, you can mask this up too. These little areas, you know, we've been through this before where, like I say, you could literally come in, tape like this. That would be your best bet. Hit that. I'm gonna lift up this side. Same thing if you wanted to do that. Boom. That's kind of where it twists. Same thing over here. We'll lift it up real quick. So I'm gonna get right there. Come in real quick. Same thing here. Peel this back. I'm gonna kind of just put that back down just for a second. I'm gonna flip this over. Swing this around here. Same thing. Boom. Peel that off. Peel that off there. And then I'm going to kind of buzz across this with a little bit of the black for a little shading. Same thing right here. Same thing here. Okay. And it looks like I did get that. We're almost ready to untape everything. So let me grab this. Oop, I didn't get right here though. Let me swoop through here a little bit. I'm gonna just kind of cut through here. Okay. Boom. Okay. I appreciate everybody tuning in. All the supplies we're using you can get from our store. The link is in the description of this post. And we got just about everything you can think of. We don't have any dry goods yet. As far as sandpaper, that will be coming soon. But candies, a little splatter from the black. When I first plug in that, that's what's good about this. You can come back. I shot the gun over here. You guys can't really see. It's out of sight, but the black had splattered a little bit out of the gun. And that's a good thing about clear. Over the flake, you can come back and clean some of those little splatters.
Can you ship to California, Jimmy's asking?
Yes, sir. We sure can. We ship to everywhere. We're even trying New Zealand. We've already shipped some dry goods over there. Almost ready to ship some candy concentrates and some other stuff. Okay, let me see here. Peel up this here. A couple more little ins and outs. And then we'll be ready to take off the logo. Quit raining out there?
I think so.
Okay. Let me pause that there for a second. Let me get right here.
Dee is asking, did you paint Casanova Georgia's car?
Yes. Casanova 1, Casanova 2, and painted it the last time, all the multicolors, and then Carlos candied over it red. A lot of people don't understand why we did it, the multicolors. The reds were already done.
And then Prim is asking, what was your first piece in Lowrider? And I know you sound like you want to do a Lowrider history.
Yeah, I definitely want to do a Lowrider history video. Man, I'm trying to think. The first car in there was probably the Dazzler and Casanova the first time before we did all the mods to it. The Dazzler was centerfold, the orange LTD, and Casanova was in that same issue. And this is coming out nice. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to shade just around this. I'm going to go around it a few times, and then we're going to untape the protective film on that, and then we'll see what we're going to do inside there. Okay, so now taking this.
And then a couple people on Facebook said, Philip Gonzalez said, you're a paint supplier?
Yes. Yeah, please hit us up. Links in the description. Vanderslice Custom Shop. We can mix you up anything. And we appreciate your support. All right. Terry. Yeah, I appreciate that.
Looking good.
I'll have to start doing what I used to do last year. Pull out the Lowrider magazine, show you guys some of the centerfolds, some of the different cars, just kind of an old school throwback. Oh yeah. Okay, so let's see, color wise inside there. Let me see. Let me go. Just the blue or the purple? Purple.
Gonzalez says, you are well known in Espanola.
Right on. Appreciate it. Always much love and respect for España and all that whole area. Always.
Radio from Clovis said, what is up?
What's happening? Thank you, my brother Steve. Appreciate you, brother. Kind of going in with a little bit of the color. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Now it does a little bit. Let's see here.
Of course, everything is gonna stay. Okay, let's see what we're looking like. Yep. Yep. For sure. And I'm gonna shade. I'm gonna shade the gun right there. So let's do this to there, and then same thing. That's gonna go to right there. Now I'm gonna shade just a little bit. Thank you, my brother Anthony. Yeah. The letters come off. You need a razor blade. Okay. I'm gonna shade just right here a little bit. Same thing right here. Same thing right there. This is just a timely little process, weeding out all the little vinyl. Teamwork.
too. All of it, right?
Yep, all
Okay.
of it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna work on this side.
Yep.
Actually, back over the lines.
Sharing.
I'll put my face in there.
This is just time consuming.
Guys.
Those will do the border here. We're gonna shoot the border. I'm gonna go around that border with a little bit of black to give it kind of that 3D.
Can I get those last little ones? Funny way to let the little boy go.
Let the little boy go. That did. Just thank you, my brother. Appreciate it, Adam. I'm just shooting a little black around the edge. Then we're going to undo the border.
Looking good.
And then I'm probably going to shoot just a little bit because I really don't want the color too much too. So I'm going to do red to about there. Same thing. We'll do red to about there. Same thing. I'm going to do red to about there. Then I'm going to shoot just a little purple. We'll shoot it just to about there. Same thing, purple to about there. Do a little purple there. Little purple there. Then we'll do blue. Right there to about there. Same thing over here. And I'm going to go just a little more red. Like I say, it's always a blessing. Other people showing love from other channels. You know, I got to give my brother too, Adam. Time Warp. It's another one that's an encouragement instead of hating. Too many haters. It's just so sad. And there is a little bit that whatever brand we are using for the blue, it does leave glue at times. So sad. You can see the little bit of glue. You got to be very careful. I'm coming back with a little wax and grease remover to get some of that glue off. Sucks when it does that. Like I say, it's just crazy. Certain materials.
That's funny, Ethan. He said, "Man, that thing is so beautiful. It made me sit at a stop sign waiting on it to turn green."
Oh my gosh, that's funny. Ooh, and a little sliver of green. Look at that.
Richard on Facebook says, "Tuning in from El Paso. Wonderful work. What a blessing."
Thank you, brother. Oops. Look at me. I didn't shoot no blue right there. Fired already.
Fire.
Okay. Then I'm going to clear it. So give me a minute. We will clear it. What's happening? My brother Ryan. Boom. Okay. Bam. I'm pretty excited about that. It came out pretty good. Boom. All right. Let's see here. Let me mix up some clear real quick. Get this thing cleared. Appreciate you guys tuning in. You guys should have fired me a long time ago, though. Real bad.
Ryan said, still waiting to see your version of the cornhole boards. LOL. I'm
I
sure it
know,
will
you
make
better-
mine look like an amateur hour. Man, they came out sick, Ryan.
Yeah, they really did, man. Super good job. Super good job on those. Okay.
Came out wonderful.
Let me
Looking good, man.
mix some clear.
Ryan, your cornhole boards came out fantastic. I love them. Trust me, Curtis, we definitely can't get fired here. We get way promoted. Rob don't believe in firing people.
Yeah. I want to get fired. Fire me, please.
No.
Yeah. Do we have a light around here?
Yeah.
Okay. So I got all the wires and stuff. Let me switch around here. Kind of swing over there a little bit more. Down on it a little bit more. Trying to get some angles for you guys. You got to really be that person to kind of see those. Yeah, see where I put the whites. Okay, back a little bit, Rudy. Boom. Definitely appreciate you guys. Go support the channel. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna have to throw some more coats on it. Like I say, we're gonna be doing every other week live, and I'm gonna try to keep it to where we're only doing it till 9:30 or 10. It's hard to keep it up, man. But definitely appreciate you guys.